Hey everyone, welcome to Neil Talks. My name's Neil and it's time to talk The Expanse. I'm loving the world building we're getting right now, guys, and you all warned me that the first 3 or 4 episodes were going to be world building and then the story would really start going, which I don't get because the story's going fast and furious already, at least in my eyes, so I'm really excited to see it amp up when you guys say it will. So lots going on, and in the last episode we're starting to piece some things together. We assumed that Mars attacked the Cant, but it turns out they didn't. Either that or they didn't. Period. I'm not going to start conspiracy theories. Mars didn't blow up the Cant, but whoever did has stealth technology. And who is that? Is it the OPA? Is it somebody working on behalf of the OPA or the belt in general? I think that's going to be the genesis of the potential war that's about to precipitate. We've sort of been stuck in this detente between Earth and Mars, this sort of Cold War, if you will, that seems to sort of be the status quo. They rely on each other. They don't trust each other at all, but it's a fragile balance, and that may be about to go out the window. So who's motivated to do that other than the belt, and how did they get stealth technology? Earth doesn't even have stealth technology, so what's going on? The crew of the Knight is falling apart. Naomi's the de facto captain now because no one seems to trust Holden in that position. The one guy is ex-Martian, so he's a traitor as far as most of the crew are concerned. Is Naomi OPA, and would that matter if she was? Every conversation that this show has, I am learning not just new things about the plot and the characters, but about the entire world. Throwaway conversations make me realize that childbirth is a completely different animal in this era. Holden's got 5 mothers and 3 fathers, or was it the other way around? I don't know, but everyone just sort of contributes their genetic material and somebody is the surrogate, but it ain't the way we were taught in sex ed, let me tell you. I love the minutia like that. That may never actually matter to a plot, but it just makes the world realer, more rich, and more interesting. Because you start wondering the whys and the hows and the what does that mean? What are the implications of a development like that? We see mysterious technology at use. We have no idea what it does. We just see people using it, and we're left wondering, what was that? How does it work? What exactly does it do? I love that no one's holding our hands. You have to pay attention. You have to connect the dots. You may make a few missteps, but it's a continual learning process, and it's such a well-developed world. You know that the writers and the producers had a really fully realized Bible going into the production of this show, and obviously it helps that there were all these novels already written that serve as the basis of that. Having that much source material is such a head start when you're building a world. And we also learned last episode that characters we thought were main characters can die at any time. Our Earth detective from working for Star Helix, Miller's partner, he got shanked at the end of the episode, and unless there's some miracle cure for shanking, he's dead. Now, that being said, in the pilot, one of the guys working on the ice freighter on the Cant lost his arm while in space, rupturing his suit, losing an arm, and yet he was good as new next scene. So maybe the medical technology is there where, I forget his name, but Miller's partner can survive, but I'm not betting on it. I'm betting he's dead. Anyhow, I'm excited to see what more we learn about this world this episode. I don't know if this one still counts as a world-building episode in all of your books, but whether it is or not, I'm excited to jump into it. I'm sure it's going to be a great one. This is episode 4, and it's called CQB. He's dead. I love that his phone's broken. Broken screens are still a thing. Oh no, is that the belter?
You know the average life expectancy on Earth is? 123 years. It's even better on Mars. You know what it is on Ceres? 68.
What?
Nothing. I'm sure you're younger than you look.
Okay, we're near Jupiter now. Does that mean it's heading back to Mars?
With the captain right now. For all we know, he could be working out a deal.
How do you know they're coming for Naomi?
We don't. It's a guess.
And you're just guessing Naomi's OPA, too. I'm not blaming her for the Canterbury.
You blamed it on us.
We found Martian naval tech in the beacon that lured us to the Scopuli, and then you showed up.
We had nothing to do with the Canterbury. But because of you, Earth thinks we destroyed it.
If you maintain your present course, you will be fired upon.
They're jamming us.
What is it? Oh, it's a bunch of vessels. Who is it? It's not Earth. I don't think it's OPA.
I don't think it's a drill.
Maybe we should get strapped in.
Torpedoes are away. Guidance lock on all targets.
Well, whoever they are, and whatever they've come to do, it's just become a suicide mission.
Okay. Yeah, the Donager doesn't seem too worried. I guess if you're the flagship of the Martian Navy, you're probably pretty powerful.
Any idea who it might be?
Not yet. Keep me apprised.
Like, how many people live on the moons of Jupiter? Is that a? I don't know. I don't know enough about this world yet.
They're nothing to be scared of, you know. They're just little rocks that burn up in the sky.
They're not always so little.
You mean like the one that killed the dinosaurs?
Like that one.
But that hardly ever happens. Like winning the lottery.
Oh.
I worry about people who throw rocks.
Do you miss Earth? If I did, I'd go back.
Free air everywhere. Open water all the way to the horizon. Why, when the universe has bestowed so much upon you, you seem to care so little for it?
Wrecking things is what Earthers do best. Martians, too. But look your ship.
Earth is over, Mr. Holden.
Zero love lost. How capable is Mars?
Splash 1. 5 more to go.
Impact on main reactor housing.
Okay.
Captain, enemy ships are... Bring up the railguns. Let's finish this and go home.
Railguns! Everyone loves a railgun. Who is the enemy? It's an unknown enemy. It's crazy. Is that the equivalent of graffiti? Yeah. Remember the can't. That's... Oh, and it's Holden's face, too.
Looking for busy Batico.
You're not gonna find him here.
This is the belter that committed suicide when he was being taken to Luna, right? I'm just making sure I'm not mixed up here. But why would his body be on Ceres?
Busy Batico's dead.
He ain't dead yet, Copang. He be out there. That busy potato.
So who's the body in the morgue?
Come on. Now he dead. Shoot up back.
What's he trying to do? Slingshot around the sun or something? What happened there exactly? Whew.
We've been able to continue laying down the hull at the same time, which means everything is proceeding on schedule and on budget.
Mr. Johnson, the Latter-day Saints took a considerable risk hiring you to build the Nauvoo.
I know.
This is a Mormon ship?
There have been rumblings that you should be replaced as head of operations for the project.
The OPA is only interested in human rights and jobs for all Belters.
And fomenting riots on Ceres.
Without me, you're gonna have a very difficult time retaining the most skilled Belters for your project. On a 100-year voyage to a new world around a new sun, who knows what tragic malfunctions might occur along the way.
Oh, they want a new system, the Mormons do. I had no idea the Mormons were going to be a big part of the plot.
Get all the Mormons off the ship and get those sensors pointed toward the Donager.
So he's OPA by the sounds of it.
They've got railguns too. Never seen them on ships this size.
Railguns. Means we're in CQB.
What the hell is CQB?
Close quarter battle.
Who'd be insane enough to take on the Donager in CQB?
I've seen a ship like that
He
before.
recognizes them, yeah. What are they? Wow, they disabled the Donager.
Guys?
No, 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 no!
Hey, 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 hey! Look what I got.
Stress gun?
Trust me, we're all gonna be just fine.
Whoa. What happened? What happened exactly? Is that a hole in the hull? Hull breach? Oh my god! Oh my god! What the hell?
Plug the holes!
Okay, put the body in the hole, right? But there's two holes in one body. Is that a welder? No. Okay, some sort of industrial glue. Oh, he even put a 180 spin on it. That's some skill. Holy crap. Just... Oh. Brutal.
Man down, medics.
Right over the gun.
This ship before?
One just like it flew up to Canterbury.
They gotta look at it.
They stopped firing. Why?
Okay, so it wasn't from any other time. It was just from the encounter with the Canterbury. What are these things? Are they like locking onto the hull? Are they entering the ship?
Breaching pods on deck. We're being boarded.
Breaching pods. Awesome.
Get Mr. Holden off of this ship and safely back to MCRN command. He's the only person who can directly testify to this.
Understood, sir.
Make sure you get this off with him.
What's that? Oh, I love that they don't tell us anything. But I'm lost a lot.
I figure we have maybe 20 minutes of air left.
Crap.
Sedative. There's enough here to take one of us out, which will slow down their breathing and cut down our oxygen use.
He's an earther. He uses the most air. He should do it. I can carry you. You can't carry me.
Do Earthers breathe more? Living in a heavier atmosphere, maybe we do. I love that all this stuff is thought about.
You're a good person.
I could have been better. Maybe get to say goodbye.
So he's going to Mars now. Against his will.
I heard you and your friends are responsible for Phoebe. I know nothing about Phoebe. Why don't you just ask him?
What happened on Phoebe that Mars wants retaliation for? Because they kept dropping that into the interrogation as well. Presumably, they blame Earth for something that happened on Phoebe. And Phoebe's one of the Martian moons, right?
God damn it, Holden, get back here!
Phoebe and, is it Deimos? Those are the two Martian moons?
Recognize this guy?
Yeah, the stiff you found in the square. Heard it was a murder.
Look at this.
Oh, okay. It's neither.
Your stiff's got a lot of implants. I bet he has an ID spoofer mod.
Can you help me ID him?
Really, you have a partner for this kind of stuff.
No, he tried Havelock. He doesn't want to be found.
Oh, they don't even know he's dead yet.
He's got a memory crypt in his calf.
Okay, just like that. Give it to her.
There.
So it's a hard drive, basically? Is it accessible while it's in his leg? I have so many
Content's
questions.
encrypted, obviously. Customs documents, corporate R&D. This guy was a data broker.
When you come up for air, I'm gonna need you to cover for me with Shadid, okay? I can't give you any details, but just...
Is he just getting discovered now?
I do the same for you.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh, shit.
Not dead yet. How is he not dead? Come on, it's like rebar through and through, center mass. Who has... Have they taken over? No, battle's still going on. It's not final. But look at all the dead Martians.
Don't make me shoot you.
You won't.
Oh, crazy.
Doesn't look like any OPA grunt I've ever seen. Tech is way too advanced.
Who are they?
You have to help me get my friends. I'll make you a deal. Oh, shit.
Shed indeed.
You came back.
Of course I did. You will all testify that Mars had nothing to do with the Canterbury's destruction. I keep hearing about Phoebe Station, and if we're all gonna die because of it, can't you at least tell me what the hell happened there?
Just went silent for several weeks.
Why?
We still don't know. Everyone on board was dead. They were covering something up.
Like what?
Uneasy partnership between Lopez and Holden here?
The captain has set condition 0. She's gonna scuttle the ship.
It's that bad.
Captain, not yet. This has to count for something.
Everybody on my mark, stand by for cover fire.
Oh, this is so awesome. Oh! People actually can get shot in this world. I love it. Come on, Amos. You son of a bitch. Oh, jeez. Oh, Lopez is down. So right now there's 4. Oh. Gravity cuts out. Oh, they're hooked together. Oh, look at him! Like, what's...
What the hell are we supposed to do now?
Oh, okay. One Martian made it. Is that
What about
Lopez?
the others?
Yeah.
They're gone.
All of
Get the
them.
dust off now.
Yeah, he's in rough shape.
I'm not a pilot. Someone else needs to fly.
The sedated dude. Alex.
Whoa. Go!
Just throw him up there.
Oh, I don't think I'm in any...
Get us out of here!
You got it.
I'm drunk, but okay. Oh. Instant hangover cure.
Be gentle with me. It's my first time.
How similar would the tech be? I mean, other than the stealth, is it pretty relatable? They're going to be going out into very heavily enemy space. Man, this is amazing. Sorry.
Evasive maneuvers. Max burn. Do not let anyone stay on our tail. Yes, sir.
I mean, there's going to be vehicles in pursuit, right? They are just getting away clean.
Away.
Where's the Boba Fett?
I didn't think we could lose.
Wow. They just... Love that explosion, first of all. And B, wow, they just blew themselves up. So now where do you go? I guess Ceres is closer than Mars, but... If you've ever taken a screenwriting class, you've probably heard of a book called Story by Robert McKee. It's kind of the Bible for Hollywood screenwriters. And I've got my copy. I've been to his seminars back in the day when I thought, hey, maybe this is something I could actually do. One of McKee's quotes that I always remember is he says, as soon as the lights go down in a movie theater, the audience's IQ goes up 30 points. I forget the exact number, but it was, the audience gets smart when they're watching a show, is the point. And I always hate it when a show has too much exposition, when it spells out things that I feel were pretty darn obvious, just in case the audience didn't get it. And you can't help but feel that you're being talked down to when a show is written that way. I would infinitely prefer a show where I'm not understanding everything and I'm trying my damnedest to figure it out, because there is no exposition. There is not a single scene that is obviously there just to help the audience along. The closest we get in this episode is Holden asking Lopez what the heck was up with Phoebe Station. Martians keep talking about it. He has no idea what happened there. But he needs to know. So we get a quick explanation that there was some unexplained attack. But that's all we've got. We got our first glimpse of the new enemy with the guy that was dying in the Donager with the very interesting tech. That sort of honeycomb mesh that instantly sealed over any tears or cuts in the suit armor. I thought that was really neat, but we still don't know who the enemy are. We just know that they've got really good tech. They've got stealth tech. They've got this high-tech suit. They've got weapons that have never been seen on ships this small before. So who are they? Are they properly alien? Is this or have the Outer Planet Alliance been secretly making massive technological advances beyond those of Earth and Mars? It's fascinating, because I don't know what the rules of this world are yet. Have there been any encounters with alien races yet? Have we left the solar system? It seems like a few colonists may have left the solar system. The Mormons are planning to do so. They've got a 100-year journey ahead of them to find a new star and a new system that they want to apparently colonize. It feels like the Mormons are leaving the solar system, but the OPA is building them their ship, and they want to turn all their sensors on the Donager because they presumably don't know what's going on there either. They want to find out. They want to learn more. Havelock isn't dead. He'll miraculously survive. I did not understand what was going on with the story with Miller and the corpse that he found. I thought the corpse was somebody we had seen before. I was trying to figure out who it was. So first I thought it was Havelock. Then I thought maybe it was the Belter spy that Christian interrogated and then committed suicide on his way to Luna. But that wouldn't make any sense. Why would the body be on Ceres? So no, he's somebody new. But how is he? They just found the body after the little mob riot on Ceres. But he's an information broker of some sort. And he had a bunch of data, encrypted data, essentially on a hard drive embedded in his calf. How does that all tie in? I feel more lost after this episode than at any other point during the story, but I'm also, my curiosity is higher than ever. I desperately need answers. I need to know what's going on. I just feel on the verge of losing the grasp of the show. But I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that, because I also know not just will I watch the next episode, I'll get to rewatch this one while I'm editing. One of the best things about running a YouTube reaction channel is for every episode that I post on YouTube, I've watched that episode 3 or 4 times by the time it's all said and done doing the edit. So you really catch every detail, or you at least catch many more details than you otherwise would. So I feel like by the next time I sit down to react to episodes, I'll have a much better handle on what I've seen so far. But man, it's interesting seeing how the Martians view Earthers. I love that they have so little respect for them, and it's, in a sense, it's completely understandable. Earth had, in this world, or even in our world, Earth has all these resources, and the people managing it have wasted it and ruined it and destroyed it. We see that happening right now, and we can only imagine how much worse it is 200 years from now. We see, when we see the New York skyline in this show, massive flood walls protecting the city from flooding. So obviously ocean levels have risen, which means the ice caps are probably gone, or at least severely diminished. We see massive storms all the time. It feels like the weather has just gotten worse and worse and worse, just like it seems to be here because of global warming. So the Martians, who have nothing, who spend their entire life living under a dome, who can't even imagine what an ocean must be like, look at Earth and go, you assholes. I can see that. The singularity of focus that Mars has. It's all about terraforming this practically barren rock. I know there's a little bit of ice on Mars, and maybe there's like signs that there may have been life at certain points. Who knows what's been discovered in the 200 intervening years between now and The Expanse, but it's basically a barren rock. And they all have this dream of terraforming it into a livable planet, which is such a noble cause, and yet because they're the last group in our power triangle that we've met, they're the quote bad guys. Because all we've heard before meeting them is how Earthers view them and how Belters view them. Neither of them view them very fondly. But if we had met Mars first, the Earthers would be the bad guys, I imagine. Christian's ruthless. She's a torturer. She's a manipulator. She's a backstabber. She wants to mobilize the fleet and go to war. And yet we like her because she's charismatic. The Donager just blew up. I'm sorry, I just not even a tangent, just complete topic break there. They just blew up the flag. The captain of the Donager scuttled the ship, rather than turn it over to the enemy, who no one knows who they are. The only other time we've seen ships like that is Holden seeing the ship that destroyed the camp. But we don't know who it is. I need to find out. I need to watch the next episode. I'm going to do that right now. You'll be able to see my reaction to the next episode in a week. If you can't wait that long, just like I can't wait, check out my Patreon, patreon.com/NeilTalks. I've got full-length reactions up there and early access to all of my YouTube reactions, so you can see next week's reaction right now if you're so inclined. Check it out if you're so inclined. I just said that. Until next time, everybody, take care, stay healthy, and we'll see you soon. Cheers.